my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, early birds. I am so freaking tired. Like I said in my members only video that I just uploaded 30 minutes ago, which I can't even monetize it because I was like facing it towards the TV just because I was just laying on the couch and saw some bullshit. I was like, let me just make a quick video, and it won't even let me monetize it because there's something on the TV. That is so stupid. But whatever. Okay. What's up, early birds? Look, I know going live at this time is never going to bring me good numbers. It is what it is. I don't care. This is the time frame I have to speak to y'all. By the way, I gifted out my 10 memberships. I didn't even know. I forgot. Like, I would have done it sooner if I had remembered I had those. Like, I would have done it, last week? It was last week. It was a few days ago, right? But anyways, let me announce who got memberships. Lene, MD, Valerie Nelson, which heck yeah, I'm so glad you got one. Denver, Chris Denver got one. George, the backwards man, long time no see. Dream Little Dream. Tia, well-known voice. Hey, allegedly. Good morning, good morning. But my members are down like a mofo. So that's my goals. But like I said, if you can't, hit the thumbs up as well. But I know there's some 2 people that got gifted I can't see. So let me go to my members, my YouTube studio real quick. And then we'll get into the topic. Yeah. Your video cannot be monetized. View options. Just because it's playing in the background. Like, I guess I can, I don't even know if I blur out the TV, if it'll fix it. Probably not, because there's audio. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, let me see who. Rosie Posey, you got gifted one. Hold on 1 second. Let me see who else. BB Loves Honey Tea was the other person that got gifted. And Badfish Road, thank you so much for becoming a member recently. I appreciate you. There you are. Like the only green one right now. You're welcome. Okay, so people are going in a puff about this damn intro video I did for Jen. And like, oh, she's going to strike you. Don't take anything from any content creators that just work out well. I have made many videos for many channels over the years. Hey, Adam, good to see you, sweetheart. Over the years that y'all don't even know about. I have given permission for people to use clips of things. I have made clips and given to people to use on their channels. And we have fallen out since then. I have never, in the history of me being a content creator, ever struck anybody for using something I gave permission for them to use. And I wouldn't do that anyways. I would delete my channel before I do some crap like that. I think that is the crappiest thing ever. Like when Titty Lynn paid money for, didn't she pay money for Cooch to make a video for her? And then Cooch got mad later on. It's like, oh, I'm going to strike it all down. That was effed up. Y'all talk about me being effed up, striking people using my content for my channel. That was messed up. That was low. And I've always been against that crap. That was really effed up. So no, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to worry about that with me. If she tries to offer you stuff, Jen, in the future, Jen's probably sleeping, I don't know. If she tries to offer you stuff, don't take it. Because like I said, T. Lynn paid her money for an intro, and then she later went back and said, I'm going to strike you for everything. So yeah, I want to take that. But this, like all these conspiracies that I'm going to do this, and I really wouldn't do that to her. No matter how mad I got, because look, I created that video as a way to congratulate her on doing so well on the channel and to remind her what her goals are for the channel. And the song is to keep her going, like pump her up, like you got this. And I saw that a certain creator decided they were going to mock it and make a parody of it. Like you spent whatever time you did to copy everything I made for her. But of course, he had to add in her missing dog, which that's evil. You know, that's putting her missing dog on a carton, knowing it's a sore subject for Jen. And it's like one of the main things that's upsetting her. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just for that, let's play a little video, shall we? Let's see. Let's see.
And what's the problem today?
That learning disability is really starting to show, Bug. It's not a learning disability. You're delusional. That's what the problem is.
Which there's nothing funny about learning disabilities, just to be clear, but she started claiming she had ADHD because someone else started claiming it, and that's why Savage said that. But anyway, nonetheless, what you making that video? Sorry, I'm doing my makeup as I'm talking, y'all. You doing that video just to make fun of Jen shows something wrong with you, not me. You know? Hold on, my phone is going off. 1 second. Thank you again so much. I appreciate it, Backwards Man. Hold on. Let me see. And Real Deal, I haven't seen you in a minute. I miss you, dude. Why the hell? Hold on a second. Got an alert about my groceries that are coming. I got a bunch of breakfast stuff for the kids because we've got plans today and they need to eat breakfast before we go. Let me see what they're substituting something. Let me see what it is. And then I'm getting stuff to make Philly cheesesteak sliders tonight with Hawaiian bread rolls. It's one of my favorite new recipes that I learned like 2 years ago. It is so freaking, I learned it off of TikTok. It is so good. And when I went to go visit my family it's the Hawaiian bread rolls that they're out. Okay, never mind. They're just, the substitute is going to be good. Okay. Anyways, I made it for my parents when I went to go visit them, and oh my gosh, they tore them up. They loved them. So I'm getting that to cook, but I more than likely am not going to cook by the time we get home. We're not going to get home till pretty late, but I made Jen some new backgrounds, by the way. Yeah. Oh my God. It's so good. So you get the stew meat, and you're going to chop it really thin. And then you're going to add your garlic powder, your onion powder, black pepper, salt, all that stuff. You're going to use butter to saute the meat. And then on the Hawaiian bread rolls, of course, you cut it in half, and then you're going to put mayonnaise, whatever, or like honey mustard, whatever you like on your sliders. But you put that on the bottom, you put them on the top, and then you're going to put the meat on it. Oh, and the meat, you have to saute onions and bell peppers as well, which I'm going to get 3 different kinds of bell pepper. You know, the sweet ones, the red and yellows. That's what I'm going to use because they're sweeter. But you saute that as well with the meat. But after you do that, have it all ready, you're going to put it on the sliders, and you get provolone cheese or whatever cheese you like, and put it on the slider on top of the meat. Put this top on and put it in the oven for like 15-20 minutes. That stuff is so freaking good. So good. They don't last long, I'll tell you that much, but I always make quite a bit. But people are even talking about the background I did for Jen and talking about, oh, that's a seizure waiting to happen. For someone who has seizures, aka me, I have grand mal seizures, which, by the way, they started out as pseudo seizures and graduated to grand mal seizures. So the pseudo seizures at the beginning were I couldn't move, I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything, but I could hear, feel, see, like I could sense everything. I just couldn't move or make a reaction. That's a pseudo seizure. It graduated to grand mal, full blown grand mal seizure where I could pulse for 4 minutes and all that fun stuff, bust my head open, all that shit. So no, that's not fake. I've actually had to get staples in my head a few times from busting my head open, and my family's witnessed them. My daughters witnessed them. I'm not talking shit. I'm not making that shit up for the idiots that do talk about that. But for someone who has grand mal seizures, the only thing that can possibly trigger that, as far as visually, would be bright, flashing white lights. Those little fairies, Jen wanted fairies as a remembrance of her mother. Those little fairies are not going to trigger a seizure. Y'all are just being negative as hell and being hateful. That's all you're doing. But whatever. Let me show you some new ones I made for Jen. And I'm just showing the example. These are not mine. These are for Jen only. But let me show y'all what I've been working on. Hold on. Look at that. Wouldn't that be good for Jen? Of course, my circle is in the wrong area. But I sent it to Jen. I was like, make sure you match the visuals. But that's one of them. And then here's another one she can use. So maybe that'll be a little bit different for everybody where they won't bitch and moan so much about what she's got. I mean, people be bitching these days, I swear. But I think those, either whatever she wants. She just likes the magical forest type stuff. So that's what I was working on this morning for her to use to have different options if she chooses. Thank you. Girl, you keep changing your picture. That is the same Stevie Lee, right? My boyfriend has that now. I worry all the time about when it comes to lights. Like I said, they only trigger my seizures if they're right in front of my face. As far as the flashing lights. But every time I go somewhere, like my daughter's like, Mom, flashing lights, don't look. She's always covering my eyes up. Like when I took her to that paranormal circus thing, they had some flashing lights. She's like, Mom, don't look. And she was covering my eyes up. I was like, honey, it's okay. It's like, it's not right in front of my face. If it was right in front of my face, yeah, that could be an issue for me. But she's very protective over her mom and always alert about seizures with me and knows what to do. But yeah, the flashing lights, just if it gets, like if you go to a concert or whatever, make sure they don't look at the flashing, like the strobe lights. I wish they would stop using strobe lights. Like when I went to the Harry Styles concert, there was a lot of strobe lights and I had to keep looking away from it. But okay, as long as it's you, girl, as long as it's you. But I am going to have to be uploading a lot, like come in the next few days because my views are down and it's my own fault. Like I said, when I can give you all an update, I will gladly give you all an update. But I have to keep things, close-lipped right now. But it'll be worth it in the end, is all I can tell you. Things are going to be changing. But I did hear Jules' stream talking all that shit about me. I need my foundation. Talking all that shit about me giving that money and whatnot, and saying, oh, I bet she wished, she was hoping that the daughter would speak to her mom and be like, at least she would give me money. Girl, that was the opposite of what I wanted. The absolute complete opposite of what I hoped for. I hope no one ever knew, actually. And if I was smarter, I should have used an anonymous CashApp, but I don't have anonymous accounts like that. But as far as this bullshit of if that was her son, she'd be so pissed. Honey, y'all have already done that shit. You forget, let's give gift cards to him. Let's flood his channel. We should all give him money. We should get his cash app. We should raise money and all this other. You remember all that? But here's the thing. My son wasn't saying he was starving. And again, I'm not talking shit about that. I don't have any judgment in that situation. I really, really don't. It's a tough situation and whatnot. But hold on, sorry. I'm trying to focus on makeup as well. By the way, that Korean skincare is so freaking awesome, but it's expensive. That shit's like $80-$90. The two things they sent me, but it works really, really good. It does make your makeup last a very long time. What was I saying? Okay, so about the money. So like, everybody's like, if that was her son, she'd be so pissed. Guys, if my son had went online for any reason, not that I don't think he would, because I would not be comfortable with my son in that situation. There was a time where my son needed a place to go, and I paid $800 a month to put him in a hotel room just to figure out what he wanted to do next. And what he decided he wanted to do next was go work in the oil field. Okay? But there was a situation with him and his dad. He didn't want to stay at any of the other places. There wasn't really room at the resort. So I paid $800 to put him in a hotel room just so he could figure it out. And I brought him groceries every 3 days. And I took him to do applications and whatever he needed. And I don't have money like that. But I did what I had to do, right? But if my son was in that situation for any god-awful reason and went live and said, guys, I'm really hungry. My tires are flat. I'm scared to drive because they're going to pop at any moment and, whatnot. I would not be mad if people just sent money and did nothing else. I really wouldn't. In fact, if y'all want to do it now, help send money to him now. I'm not going to be bitter about it. I want him to win. I want him to have everything he needs in his life. So stop with your fucking conspiracy, Jules, that I would be pissed off if people sent money. I'm not pissed off about that. What I was pissed off about is the manipulation. What I'm pissed off about is the people that went to him and told him I did try to K him, and then I abandoned him in an ICU while he was in a breathing machine to go chase a man in Maryland. And just to let you know, that name that certain person keeps throwing out, Perump, you say, it was Perump, the guy that she was sleeping with. Perump, as you say, it's not his name, by the way. That is the married guy with the in-laws and the wife and the stepdaughter that I stayed with. We were all under the same roof. There was no other friend there. It was him. And I knew him from Civil Air Patrol, and he was a Marine, and he became a police officer. So, stop your conspiracy on that, but that's some bullshit that y'all told him. So, talk about interference with the child, but again, if that was all y'all did was send money when he was in need and left that, hell, even if he's not in need, you just want to send money, go for it. Like I said, I want him to have what he needs in life. I just don't know why Jules has all this judgment about every single person and talking about what's not everybody's business and whatnot. When Jules, you're the one, and I said this on my members only video earlier today, you're the one that be friends with that mother, and you were the one that was trying to out to everybody that child's secrets and mental health stuff. Was that not you? I remember that being you. How every time you wanted to talk about that person, you started talking about, well, her daughter this and her daughter that, and she told me this about her daughter. She told me this about her daughter. That was you putting that out there, and I don't have any judgment for a child with health issues either. Unlike these other people who just have all these opinions about my daughter, I don't have an opinion about it, and I don't find nothing comical about it. And I don't know how you decided to make that into multiple streams of content talking about what this child's possibilities are of what the bad things she could have done. I think that was pretty low. But it was dumb of me to send anything. I agree. I shouldn't have. But I really thought someone was in dire straits. But I apologize. And I mean that. I apologize if it cause any issues, because I really didn't want to cause issues. One second, y'all. Okay, what am I looking for my makeup? Okay, I know what I'm looking for. I'm not good at multitasking, if you didn't know. Everybody's still sleeping. My dumb ass decided to go live at butt crack of dawn. But I just love how Jules has all these opinions about how we should handle things. When she's not known to be very nice when it comes to, like, wasn't she just talking about Jen's kids recently? Wasn't she just mocking that, making fun of her children not being in her life right now? Pretty sure that was you. And I'm pretty sure that you, if you put your hate to the side for a minute, you would agree that that was low. And you shouldn't bring that up. By the way, I got these Paris Hilton contour sticks that I got at like Ross's. And they actually pretty good. They actually work really good. They're the cream contour. That's what I'm doing right now. I look crazy. It looks so crazy till you blend it out, though. But have y'all seen Real Deal anywhere? Like I said, I'm just worried about him. But for Jen's intro, I don't know what I could do to make it y'all feel more comfortable that I'm not going to do anything with it. If you got an idea, let me know. Because I don't want her worried about that. Because y'all keep telling her she's going to strike you when she gets mad. Again, show me one time I've ever struck anybody for anything besides using my work. Like for my channel, my images, not stuff I've made for other people. I already got a headache today. That's just great. Well, she ain't going to. She has a real obsession with Jen. And I don't know if Stevie Lee, if you were around back the last round she had with Jen, before Jen spiraled really bad back then, you know? Were you around back then to see like what set it off? Because yes, she's not responsible for Jen's mental health. I agree. But I do feel she played a key part in the paranoia and the spiraling, because when Jules first started going at Jen was just being snarky and doing lighthearted stuff. Yes, she would talk about people in the community, as we all do. It's part of this content, this dumbass community. But she wasn't like going hardcore at people to where it needed a response to everything she said. And that's what is happening again. And it was like, no matter what she talked about, kind of like a certain person with me. If I go to the waterfalls, there's a stream. If I go to the river, there's a stream. If I talk about my children's art, there's a stream. Like it, shit like that. She was at that level. No matter what Jen said or did, she was going to be talked about. Right. And it's happening again. And it's going to, like, you're making her feel uncomfortable. You're making her feel like no matter what she does, you're going to cover it or have something to say. And you're causing anxiety. And I know how that feels. Hence me barely here most of the time. Because I know if no matter what I say, it's going to become a stream of some bullshit. I don't know if I like that blush. I don't have good lighting in here. But it's just, I think to me, what really tipped off to where like you're straight up being a bully now is, like I said, her doing that parody stream now of Jen's intro just to be a jerk. Like, has anybody done that to her? I don't think so. I haven't seen nobody do that to her. And Jen likes that intro, and y'all are doing everything you can to make her feel like she can't use it, or make her feel like there's impending doom if she does try to use it. If we ever fall out, again, I understand the concern, because there are people in the community that do that, but I have never been one of them, and I'm not going to do that now. I actually, like, I put a lot of work in that, and I want her to use it. As far as the TV at the beginning, she did say she liked it, and it's a different TV intro than I have. It looks the same, but it's actually not. It is different, but I can do another countdown, no problem, and give it to her. That's not an issue. I don't know why people are in such an uproar. And people were saying on Reddit, Siwa should have put different font on it to make it look different than hers. Every single video, like clip that I put in that video is a different font. Every single one. So I don't want to know what you mean using a different font, because I was scrolling through all the fonts and choosing different ones for each stream, like each clip. And saying it's the same as my stream, as my intro as well. Like, how do y'all make sense of that when my stream, my intro is all about the paranormal and graveyards and skeletons and haunted houses and spitters and all that shit? So how do you convince yourself it's the same as Jen's, who is all about nature and scenery and clips of her and Clint having fun and her with the animals? And I don't know how y'all say it's the same. But at the end of the day, if Jen decides she wants to use someone else's content, like someone else's stream intro, she's more than welcome to. I won't take offense. She wanted a different intro. I know how to do them, so I did them. I did one. Same as the background. It's like I say, it's completely different than mine, but whatever. I think people just want to bitch, and I think the majority of the people that are bitching are Jules's people. Sorry, I'm doing my mascara. But I went, thank you, Shanna. I appreciate that. People are just being so negative and trying to ruin the fun for Jen. And I think the clips in it look really good. I think it really captured. Oh, I think my groceries are here. I think it really captured what she's trying to do with her channel, you know? And I was happy that she'd let me make that for her. But like I said, if it's such an issue, and Shanna, it's very good to see you, hon. If it's such an issue, just get someone else to make one. I'm not going to be upset about it. The background, I did, like I said, I changed the background for her. She has those options I was showing y'all a minute ago. And the one that she already has on her channel that she normally uses, I give her another option with the fairies taken away, just to try to please her subs and the people who are being so negative about the fairies. The fairies were added because she asked me to add fairies. I try to add different versions of it, and every time I did, I had to remove the background, and when I did, it would just make the whole fairy go away, and it didn't work. So therefore, I used what I could. I don't know. I just don't know why people decide to be negative every second of every day. It's pretty miserable to live that way, don't you think? And Jules, you act like you're doing it all in good fun, and it's really not fun. You're doing it at someone else's expense. And what's your end goal with Jen? Are you trying to send her back over the edge? Is that the goal? Honestly, be honest with yourself, because it seems like that's the goal. And I just hope people in that group eventually stand up and be like, just leave her alone. I think my groceries are here. I can hear my camera moving, and so that means it's tracking somebody. Oh, and by the way, for the people that know what was going on for the past few weeks, there's not an update on what I did. Things are going to take longer than we thought. A few of you know, some of you don't. Michelle, I would have no problem telling you privately if you want to know, but I would keep it at close chest for the most part. Hold on, I need to go get my eyeshadows. Give me a second. Okay, talk amongst yourself real quick because I need to get my groceries. 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. Do my powder. We missed you too, Adam. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me go back up. I missed some comments. Sorry about that. Girl, maybe you should start promoting that you do intros because maybe someone needs one made. Could be his little side gig. I mean, obviously. Well, I made them for like real. So like his background, his emojis, I made all of that for him. And I am so grateful that I could do that. And I think that stays on his channel forever, which is really, really cool. I mean, it's like a token of our friendship. And I heard some idiots talking about, do you think he liked her because she's so big? If you think I'm big, that's your own opinion. Give me a second. Okay. But if anyone, like I said, I don't mind making intros for people, and I'm not charging them for it either. I told Jen and Clint, I don't send me anything. They did anyways. Just to be clear, they did send me some money. But I didn't do it for that. Where's my little pad thingy for my powder? Son of a biscuit. Give me a second. I gotta go find it. I'm so sorry. This is sorry. I'm trying to get ready. Found it. My bad. My bad. She was doing really well. They are trying to make her as miserable as them. It's pathetic. They are. And when she starts spiraling, then they're like, oh my gosh, she's spiraling. Yeah, because you're picking on her nonstop, dude. Chill the fuck out, and she won't. Coming from Isa, I don't know. But I'm working out like crazy with that treadmill. I love it. I did 8 miles in the first week. But I've been too busy to do it this week, so I got to step up my game. I still didn't buy a scale like I said I was going to do to keep up with my progress, but there's already a difference, I always said I'm not skinny, but I'm not big either. I'm tall. But as far as these stupid ass pictures up, like anybody can make anybody look bad with certain angles, So good luck. And it's talking about certain pictures, like where I looked rough. Yeah, I was out hiking for hours or kayaking for 5 hours when those pictures were taken from a stream on my Instagram. Let's see how you look after hiking. But I forgot. You don't, the people bitching about it don't do a damn thing as far as exercise and exploring and nature and hiking, and I do. So it's kind of hard to keep your makeup looking bomb the whole fucking time when you're doing stuff like that. And there was another one where I was at a resort with my kids and my sister. It was my sister's birthday and her first birthday since her fiance passed away. So I got us a resort, a cabin at this resort for all of us. And at the resort, they had this heated pool, and they would put up this big projector screen and play Disney movies at night for all the kids and have candles around and lanterns and a little campfire. And then I was out swimming, and then I took a break and went live with, I think, Star at the time, when Star had her own channel. I think that's who I went live with. But people were picking about that picture like I had been swimming. Get a grip. I wish I was tall, short, round, Winnie the Pooh. That's funny. I am a tall female, but I'm not like a giant. I'm just tall. Like, not tall. Shiloh's taller than me. Jade is taller than me. But I am the tall girl. I take after my dad and my family. My sisters take after my mom. What color are we going with today, guys? I don't even know what I'm wearing today. It needs to be a tank top and shorts. That's for sure. I might just do my go-to, which is like this maroon type purple looking color, which people that talk shit about my makeup as well, like, it might not look best on camera, but in person I get compliments every fucking time from men and women. Every time. So gotta be doing something right. And I was asked to do all the models' makeup in a fashion show before because they liked my makeup so much. So I don't see anybody else getting that option. Actually, I think this is, hold on, let's see. We might do, so many colors, so many choices. Hold on. Where do I start? Oh, by the way, did anybody get affected by those tornadoes? I was up, like I said, I was up all night and I was watching the progress, and there was these people on TikTok, and they had just pulled up to this house where the tornado had just passed, and this girl's house, this old man and woman's house, was completely demolished, like nothing but rubble left behind. And thank God this couple pulled up in time, and it's all the gifts that she was getting on her TikTok, she was giving straight to them to help them rebuild, which is really awesome. And I am still part of the American Red Cross, but I haven't been called out for anything. I do have events coming up soon that I'm supposed to go to. I'll tell you about it after I do it because we got stalkers, But things I am looking forward to. There's so many things they do. It's not just boots on the ground after tragedies. They also do things like they'll install smoke alarms in like areas where people don't have much money, much income. We're supposed to go around and they're going to teach us how to install things and whatnot, and then do things with veterans and do award shows and do luncheons and do movie nights and like all of that stuff when you join the Red Cross as a volunteer, which is pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about it is I don't drive. So when I do have to go, I have to pay for Uber, which is going to be $80 each time because the area I have to go to. So I can't do all the things I want to do with the American Red Cross, but I do, I do what I can. And I have to do it when Princess is at school. Shanna. Apparently it is. Apparently we're supposed to be models or something. Didn't know. But for people that try to make fun of my looks, I know, I used to have the worst self-confidence because my ex, because he always told me bad shit. made me feel the worst about everything. And no matter what I looked like, he always made me feel like I was not good enough. So for years, I always thought the worst, and I never liked how I looked at that time. And it took years of healing to get to a point where I liked how I looked again. And now I think I am beautiful. So do I think I'm a model? Hell no. But I know I'm not ugly, so y'all are wasting your breath trying to say that. And I got more brand deals coming, by the way. They're trying to send me this microphone studio setup. All I got to do is make a video with it. And it's supposed to be a few $100s. I haven't accepted it yet, but it is in my email as an offer. And y'all know I don't like being on camera because I got anxiety being on camera. There's nothing wrong with my appearance. I just don't like being on camera. I've been like that since a child. But I'm trying to get through it for these so I can upgrade my, social media presence, influencer or whatnot. I mean, I feel so honored that I was able to work with that Korean skincare company that's really, really top notch in the Korean skincare business. They're supposed to be the mother of Korean skincare, the mother of makeup artists in Korea, the one that's her brand that I was sent. And they only sent it out to 1,000 people, and I got chosen. And I sent them the video, and they said it was perfect, which do I think it's perfect? Hell no, but I mean, it was my first time, I'll get better as time goes. But for people to be wanting to use that to be an a-hole, nope, not going to allow it. I made that content for that brand, not for nothing else. I should not have a fan blowing around my eyes as I do my eye makeup, to tell you that much. I hope so, Stevie Lee. I hope so. But here's the thing. They want, like I told y'all, they want me to get an insurance for 2 years just to be a passenger. But in Texas, I'm not in fucking Texas. Probably never gonna live there again. So like, why do I need insurance in Texas for a passenger when I'm always in Uber? And if you don't know that, when you're in an Uber, you're automatically covered by their insurance. They have to have insurance on the passengers. So why would I need, and me on limited income, as we know, definitely is unrealistic to ask me to add that to the things I have to pay for already as a single mom. I think it's ridiculous, but my friend said she was told to do the same in Florida, and she called him. She's like, look, I'm never going to live there again. I'm not getting insurance there. Like, this is BS. And so they actually canceled it. It's like, okay, fine. Just pay the reinstatement fee, which is like $100 and we'll give it back. So maybe that's something I can look in, but as soon as I do get my license back, I have a vehicle already waiting for me. I've actually got multiple options for a vehicle. So, I mean, it'd be great. And then the surgeon said if I get my license back, he'll buy me whatever car I want. Which is so crazy that people really still think that that guy doesn't exist. He absolutely exists. Even my mom told y'all she met him and he's a great guy. And we dated for 3 years. And I was listening to the interview that Jen did with my ex, by the way, recently, because I needed it for something I'll tell you about later on. But I was going through it to get clips and heard how he's like, she's never been with anybody more than 6 months. Sir, you were not in my life you were probably in my life a few months, like in a year for the past 27 years. You barely knew me once I left you, like you were not one, you wouldn't know these things. But I actually dated the surgeon for 3 fucking years. And then I dated the sergeant special forces for 6 or 8 months, which we're still friends. And then I dated this other guy that was an army guy. I dated him on and off for 3 years. So you don't fucking know. But to say that I made up when the doctors told me to call my family to say goodbye because they didn't think I was going to make it through the night because my heart rate was failing, that was fucked up. To say she made that up for sympathy, that was evil. That's evil to say that. That's really fucked up, and that kind of pisses me off still. I didn't know he said that. But I showed y'all the messages between me and my sister of I was signing papers for the kids were going to go to her if I died during surgery, if I died before surgery for the pacemaker. How she drove up from Austin to East Texas, which is 4 or 5 hours away, with her daughters just to tell me bye because I was dying. But to now say I made it up because you didn't know all the details of it, you weren't in my life. Why would you know those? Why would you know those details? But that's what I get for trying to call you in to let you know what was going on, for that way you could be there for the kids, you know? That's a real shitty reaction, if you ask me. And then said I made up the seizures as well. That's funny. Wonder why I lost my license then if I made it up. I have EEGs that show my seizures are where I convulse for 4 minutes and then snore, and then it takes me 15 minutes just to really wake, start functioning, and then it takes me 30 minutes to be completely awake again. And in 3 days, I'm sore and hurting because every muscle in your body contracts during a seizure. And then, like I said, I had to get staples twice. I had to get stitches another time for busting my head open every fucking time. That's crazy if you think I could fake all that. That's pretty insane. Where's my, Oscar? If I got all these gifts that faking shit like that, even in front of doctors. But yeah, I was watching that video and I was getting pretty pissed off. Not at Jen, by the way. I'm not mad at Jen. And people were reaching out to me recently when I did the intro for Jen. And like, why are you helping her? I thought you were standing with your morals, that you would never be part of her again. And all this hoopla about speaking to Jen again. And y'all act like I decided we're going to form a bond and we're just going to attack the YouTube community together. We're going to be besties and I'm going to be in her wedding. And like, y'all act like it's a whole fucking thing, when in all reality, I'm just grateful how great she's doing. And the whole community is coming out in support of her, except one group. We know who that is. The whole community is coming out to support her because everybody sees the difference. And I've always told y'all, my issues with Jen are not based on YouTube bullshit. It had to do with her relationship with Clint, which she has made leaps and bounds better decisions when it comes to that situation. Leaps and fucking bounds. So I've always said, as long as she doesn't do that, I don't have a problem with her. And she hasn't done that since. And you can say all she wants. You think she's faking it, but she's cooking and cleaning and doing arts and crafts, and Clinton is happy and she looks healthy and he looks healthy. And what's there to hate? And why do you want to hate? Like, give credit where it's due, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm trying to do a cut crease. Where's my cut crease thing? Oh, yeah, that looks good. But like I said, speaking to her does not mean anything like y'all are trying to make it. And I understand the concern. I really do. And I'm sure her subs have concerns when it comes to me. I mean, y'all know we bumped heads quite a bit. She did an interview. I did an interview. I owe her apologies as much she thinks she owes me an apology, which she's made apologies every time we talk. I tell her she don't have to apologize. I don't hate her. But she continues to apologize because she feels guilty about it. And every time it really upsets her when she talks about it. I don't hate her. That girl got used by a certain group of people because, quote unquote, she had nothing to lose, remember? And as far as the people worrying about people using Jen, let me tell you what I told Jen recently. I told Jen, you need to pay attention to the people that are asking you to go live and do things and say things for them. Those are the people you need to be aware of. The people who aren't asking you to do a damn thing and they just want to check on you, those are the people that care. And I really do feel she should stay away from most creators. I do think she's in a spot where people can actually take advantage of her pretty easily right now because she's wanting to mend things with everybody. But does that mean everybody's up to the same thing? No. I mean, we know a lot of people in this community are just trying to use her to do their bidding, you know? I'll tell you this, I'm not asking her to do anything, and I wouldn't. And just like the situation I had with John, you know, where we would talk and everybody's like, so you forgive him for everything he's done? Hell no, I don't. Hell no, I don't. There's things that are unforgivable. But I'm not going to beat that horse over and over and over because people want to have this rage towards her and have a reason to hate. And with John, like I always said to John, which I don't even know what he's been up to, and it's none of our business, honestly, but I always said to him, those things are just unforgivable. And yes, I appreciate you apologizing, but there's no point in apologizing anymore because things that were said in the past are things that you can't get forgiven for. Let's see this color. Ooh, that works out pretty good. I gotta use glitter glue to get some of these on, which is just a shimmer, but if you use glitter glue, it will make it last all day. Ooh, that's pretty in the light. Ooh, that looks good. So far, I'm not done. I still gotta do my winged eyeliner and all that jazz. And here's another thing. People talk about makeup. Look, I like bold makeup. I don't like makeup. And I commend the people, the girls that do like the makeup when it makes it all natural and you feel comfortable that way. But if I'm going to spend my time doing my makeup, I want it to be noticeable. I don't want it to look natural. That defeats the purpose, in my opinion. So it's not a style for everybody, obviously. Just like your style, probably not the best. Would it be something I would want? Comprende? And people talk about my eyebrows when you have like commas as your eyebrows. Girl, don't make me laugh. Seriously, don't make me laugh. In a million years, I wouldn't want eyebrows like yours. You know who I'm. If the shoe fits, wear it. In a million years, I would not want your eyebrows that don't go to the inner corner of your eye to the outer corner of your eye. It's you barely have it halfway through your eye. You're the shape of your eye. You know what I mean? Like, don't be talking about my. I'm sorry, I got full eyebrows and you hate that. Sorry, not sorry. I'm glad to have the eyebrows I have, and I look damn good with my eyebrows. Just kidding. I'm just being facetious. 1 second. Let me get the girls something to eat, y'all, real quick. Give me a minute. So sorry about that. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Cindy. Good to see you guys. Sorry, we're just hanging out while I get ready. I was thinking of you when she was talking about makeup. Who? Oh, Cindy? Cindy gets the makeup trend, like wanting your makeup to stand out and be bold. Sophie is an all-natural type girl, as we know. But like I said, the people like, oh my God, that makeup. Like I said, in person, I get compliments every time I go out. So can't be too bad. Where is my brush for my eyeliner? By the way, you know how you use eyeliner pencils, girls that do the winged eyeliners? I get this liquid water base. It's like a painting kit for it's eyeliners, okay? And they've got all these different colors, and they have one section that's black. And what I do is I get this setting spray because it'll make it last. It will make it last for days if you want it to. Not that you do, but I just want it to last all day. My winged eyeliner. So I get this little brush and put it on this paint stuff. This again, it's makeup paint, and that's how I do my winged eyeliner. It makes it perfect every time. Because using the little makeup ones, it makes it so tiny. And I like big, bold eyeliner for my winged eyeliner, that is. I'm just saying it makes it so much easier because if you get the regular eyeliner, you run out quick. But with this, I've had this one for 2 years, and I still have so much left to use. It's a little hack I got, and I'm so grateful I did it. Because I got tired of running to the store to buy more winged eyeliner stuff, especially because sometimes it just leaks out if you get the liquid. But this stuff works perfect every time. And like I said, it lasts forever. And even if I go to sleep in it, when I wake up, it will still be there because I use that setting spray to get it wet to put on the brush. Hey, Jesus. Good morning. How you doing, bud? Honey, your food's ready. You could get the pink lemonade to drink if you want. You didn't bring any clean socks? You didn't bring any socks with you? Do you need a pair? Huh? Do not wear boots today. Don't say where we're going, by the way, but do not wear boots today. It will hurt your feet. We're going to be walking a lot. You need to wear your tennis shoes. You got to wear tennis shoes. I promise. I promise. Go ask her, Princess, for a pair of socks. And go brush your hair with that hairbrush that's yours, that I got you. And here's the spray if you need me to do it. You need me to do the spray real quick? Hold on, y'all. Let me help out the kiddos. Sorry about that. Be right. Have to go take care of that real quick. Yeah, no problem. Look, we're just hanging out. Sophie, how you been? You been MIA, girl. By the way, do you girls know? Is Cindy still here? Apparently, Reddit disagrees with y'all talking about Lisa. As if most of the internet is not talking about her. By the way, that Ash Trevino girl, that horrible, horrible mother, who won't even buy her daughter's beds, but will spend $5,000 on Louis Vuitton. And who does, oh my God, y'all, true story. This girl, Ash, I've done a video on Ash Trevino, and it's got 2,000 views, and it's a TikTok story, but it's got 2,000 views, which is not bad since that's not my normal content, you know? But she recently was on a lot, and trigger warning for S content or descriptions, okay? She recently was on a live stream. Okay, she's 37 years old. 37 years old. She was dating this guy in Texas. He didn't live very far from the resort, honestly. Hold on. I gotta wait. Give me a second. I don't want to say something with young ears, so give me 1 minute. Okay. She was dating this 19-year-old kid, right? And she's 40-something years old. And he showed up to date her because she was on, like, went to a bar and met him. And while she was on live stream the whole time, and when she was on live stream, his mother called, and his mother was screaming at him for hanging out with this psychopath, this horrible person named Ash Trevino, which I can't believe people are making that type of person famous, but they do. The worse you are, the more famous you get, apparently. But his mom is yelling at him to not hang out there, that she was a horrible person and a predator and all this stuff. And she is streaming the whole damn good thing, like mom's business out there and everything. And after they did that, hold on, give me a second. I gotta watch what I say right now. Okay, now they're in the rooms. After they did that, she went on a live stream with this guy, this kid, 19 years old, and they did stuff on stream. And she even says, "Why are you putting your digits in me? To catch my drift?" Yeah, hands. Why are you doing you know what to me? While on a live stream. And to be clear, her children watch her live streams. They follow her live streams. They're sometimes a part of her live streams. They know what she does on her channel or her TikTok, to the point that sometimes she does embarrassing stuff and they'll come in the room and tell her, "Mom, get off live. You're embarrassing us." And she doesn't. She don't care. But she's doing sex acts on stream with 19-year-olds, and she's 37 years old. And knowing his mother, this is the worst part, knowing his mother was watching. That's that type of person. That type of person is who should be talked about. Sophie, Cindy, y'all should go after her. She is absolutely horrible. And supposedly she's banned right now, but she went on a backup channel last night. And last night, TikTok was crazy. Crazy. There was a lot of fighting. There was a girl that got beat up. These are TikTok creators. I talked about some of them, but they went on Jack Doherty. By the way, I've met Jack Doherty, if you didn't know that. When I took my daughter to the Polar Express in North Carolina, he was on our train in our cart with us. Jack Doherty, if you don't know, has got like 15 million people on YouTube followers. He's a kick streamer. He's a multi-millionaire. He was on the train with us, and no one even knew it was him until he got up to walk past us. And he's with the security. I was like, "Is that Jack Doherty?" The security goes, "Yep." And they walk him out the train and rush him away on a golf cart. And then he later uploaded a video, which his videos suck on YouTube, just to be clear. He does all these skits that are so fake that it's cringe, you know. He's like, "Oh, I snuck up on the Polar Express and they let me stay, and they asked for my ticket and I didn't have my ticket," which is complete bullshit, obviously. But I could not believe that he was on our cart, like our train. That was freaking awesome. But he did a stream last night with all these TikTok creators, and there's 3 girls, and they all fought each other because they were all drunk and wasted. And then they left the one girl behind. She was crying her heart out. Say they set me up to beat me up, and it was a scene last night. And I should have recorded it, but I was like, nah. I should have. I mean, there's clips all over. I might eventually upload a video. Which person? Ash Trevino? JMO? Is that who you're looking for? Ash Trevino? Usually if you just type in Ash Trevino, he'll pop up. But she, like I said, she has a backup one now because she got banned on her other one for doing that act with that child. Well, again, he was 19. Sorry, but that's still a kid to me. That is still a kid. They're not full, their brain's not even fully formed yet. And their maturity levels are not there, especially his, because he was yelling at it with his mom while being on a date with a 37-year-old woman. But yeah, she got banned on her other one. I'll see if I can find her real quick for you. Give me a second. I'm doing getting my eyelashes ready. So far, the makeup looks pretty good if I say so myself. I'll take a picture later and upload it on my members only tab. Okay, let me find it real quick for you. My phone is slow as hell, so be patient. Oh, hold on. Someone's blocked on my channel. Can someone go find Monu for 8's link real quick so I can unblock her? I thought you already were unblocked. Hold on, I can't go to my Instagram just yet. Hold on. I gotta go to my TikTok real quick. But I mean, oh, there it is. I see the things. Thank you. Dude, Tarte costs too much, though. She was sending me makeup stuff. Tarte costs a lot of money, in my opinion. There was this really cute guy on TikTok. He's indigenous. My last boyfriend application didn't work. 2 years. I just made a comment like, "You're handsome," and he started following me and trying to reach out to me and all this shit, and wanting my Instagram, and I had been ghosting him. I am so bad at communicating. I'm just not interested in anyone. Okay, let me find it. But I don't feel like that's right. Have I ever been in Arizona? No, I have not. I would melt. Okay. I would never survive in Arizona. Oh, God. Oh, my headache is getting worse. Okay, users. She is under the Ash Trevino 278. She's got, damn, you're right. She's got a lot of them. But I'm pretty sure Ash Trevino 278 is the real one. Because it's 1.1 million followers. And I see she just uploaded a story. Let me check it. Let me make sure. But it's Ash.Trevino 278. Oh, even so Santos was on that stream last night with all those other girls that I was telling you about that got in a fight. He was on there and he was FaceTiming. Hold on. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the real one because she's giving out her daughter's Instagram. And her daughter's Instagram is 920,000 followers, y'all. That's crazy. I think that's the real one, though, JMO. If I find out it's different, I'll let you know. Let me check this one, too. But I really wish someone in our community would cover her, Ash Trevino, because she is truly amazing. Like I said, I did one stream about her, one video, and got 2,000 views, and it was just like a 19-minute video. So, I mean, she brings in numbers if you do talk about her. I just don't know how she's still famous or how she's still. And even she went to San Antonio with these kids. The people she's out with are children. And some are 17, but most are like 18, 19, 20, right? She went to San Antonio recently with these kids, and the police pulled up. They went to a bar, and the police were searching them. And she made this one girl get her purse, hold on to her purse, right? Her Louis Vuitton purse, and made this girl take the fall for her and said, I'll bond you out if you take the fall. And so the girl took the fall for her, and she had cocaine in her purse, y'all. I probably shouldn't have said that word. Oh, well. She had coke in her purse. And she denied it forever. I have nothing in my purse. I don't do that stuff. But then just the other day, she finally admitted that was my bag. That was my stuff in the bag. So I don't know if the police cannot go get her for that. I don't know how that works. Supposedly there's still an open investigation into it. But she did not bond the girl out. She promised she would, and she didn't. And the mother was so pissed because it was a teenager who had never been in trouble with the law before. Come on, eyelash. Work with me. It's hard to do it sideways. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I got to focus. Make sure it's on all the way. I mean, if y'all only knew how much work goes into doing bold makeup. Son of a biscuit eater, the eyelash just fell off. Give me a second. I have a couple videos about Ash, Mexican homie. Did a stream about her. It's on my channel. Oh, did you? Did you see my video? By the way, Sophie, we got to talk. I got a trick for you. What is it, sweetie? You need that stuff?
I need help brushing my hair.
Oh, let me move the table.
I was gonna wear.
Shh. Don't say nothing about where we're going. Go ahead, sit down.
I was gonna wear this other red long-sleeve shirt.
Well, it looks fine what you're wearing, but I hope you don't get too hot. You're going to have to roll your sleeves up. Here, turn around.
I could wear my t-shirt, or I could just bring it.
How do you want to do your hair today?
A bun or a braid.
A braid?
Maybe. I have a hair tie. Where to go?
Where to go? I don't see a hair tie. But I do need a hair tie if you want a braid. But I found scrunchies last night. They're over there in the skull thing. On the bookshelf. That skull bowl thing. There's some in there. Just pick a color out.
No, but I just have a hair tie.
Yeah, well, you probably lost it on my black carpet. Good luck finding it, dude.
Maybe. No,
I don't see it, honey. I probably have an extra somewhere. Don't use names, girls. Use nicknames. Minion and Princess. Give me a second. I gotta get her hair figured out. Where's my spray? Where'd she go? Oh, I found it. Come here. I got it. Apparently you handed it to me and I set it down. I didn't even pay attention. My bad. Just giving you a hard time. All right, sit down. You know I can't do French braids though, right?
What is that?
So, okay, what I need you to do is go get one of those scrunchies, the color you want. Because do you want a braid like hanging down or do you want it up? Like a ponytail in a braid?
Can you do that?
Yeah, I could do that. I've done it before with your hair.
I want that.
All right, we'll get one of those scrunchies.
I want this one because
Yeah, it goes with what you're wearing. Can't get my eyelashes stay on. All right, sit down. I got a headache. It's your fault.
what?
I don't know. Just this. Gotta blame somebody. What? You don't have no knots?
And that's when I was brushing it. So
The sausage, the breakfast sausage. It's not that spicy. Get up. I gave you lemonade.
it's burning in the back right here.
It's breakfast sausage, you wimp.
Be quiet.
Goodness. Get your lemonade. Lord. I thought I was a wimp when it came to spice.
I love that.
I know you can handle this stuff. Here, your necklace is not. There you go. All right, let's try.
Ow.
Sorry, honey.
I have that one knot.
Where? There's no knots.
I don't know. And I was doing it in my room the way you tell me not to.
You were sleeping crazy last night. I came in there and covered you up.
Huh?
You had the blanket all over your head and your legs were sticking out.
I know. It's not like comfy.
No, it was all. No wonder your hair gets crazy because you put the blanket all over your head.
That's comfy.
If you say so, I would burn up. I can't have my face covered.
I can. I don't sweat at night, especially when I'm wearing shorts.
Well, me and Princess, we sweat like crazy at night. And it runs in my family because my mom does the same too. She burns up at night. Let's put more spray in your hair to hold the spray better. Quit saying her name. Don't say her name. There's 52 people just listening to you. So shush.
Okay.
It's a learning curve. I know. Say Princess. All right, put your head straight so I don't mess up your braid. Okay, put your head down now. You're putting it too far back. There you go.
What is that noise?
My phone. I'll look at it in a minute. Okay, that's as much as I can do with your braid.
My hair's short.
Quit moving. Put your head down just a little bit, please. Well, I'm trying to put your...
No, it's because
The
my head's
end.
up here.
All right, go look and see. Oh, here's the mirror.
Weird. Okay.
It looks cute. You're welcome. Here, put your hairbrush back where it goes.
What?
Slim Jim, is that the nickname? Big Bear and Slim Jim. Creative. Let me see what my phone is going off for. Sorry about that, y'all. We got a busy morning ahead of us, so I apologize. What? Hold on. I don't even know what the hell it was going off for. Okay. I forgot what else. Last night, Ash Trevino was talking about this girl named Smiley's mother. Like Smiley was someone that was on the Bad Girls Club, or Baddies with Natalie Nunn from Zeus Network. And she was talking about her mother. So that girl Smiley called Ash Trevino's daughters on live and was lying to them and saying, I'm your mom's friend and your mom's with me right now, and trying to get information out of them on the live stream to get revenge for Ash Trevino talking about her mother. Like I said, this crap happens everywhere. Everybody's being a-holes in the community, like in the world, apparently. Everybody's going real live. Everybody's contacting family members. But this girl Smiley doesn't seem like someone to mess with because she is always threatening to beat people up. Supposedly she does beat people up. It was a shit show last night. Like there was so much going on, and there was this guy named Jay Wavy who's dating this girl named Itha, and they have the most toxic relationship ever. To the one point that she went on a live stream and she's like, "Look what I did to my face," and she showed her face all black and blue, and she's like, "I did this to myself," and she did. We actually saw her hit herself, and her and this guy Jay Wavy, they fight all the time. Well, he just got arrested yesterday for having another girl beat her up. Like, it's a whole shit show. And then last night, she gets beat up by the two girls on the Jack Doherty live stream. If y'all are not on TikTok, you're missing out. It's like a whole freaking reality show. There's so many different avenues. And like the Hippie Harley thing is really popping off. Sophie knows about Hippie Harley. That shit was getting crazy. And there's so much content to make off of TikTok. And I think I really need to start focusing on that. And Sophie, your channel's doing good because everybody follows you for the Lisa stuff. But if you do videos about, if you start doing videos about other stuff and you don't get many views, let me know, because there is a trick I learned that will help you get the views. Oh my God, my head hurts so bad. Let me take some Tylenol. But I was thinking, y'all, about playing that interview sometime on a members only, the one that my ex did, right? Hold on. Doing that interview. Well, I think I need to start following you, girl. I think we do, like, everybody needs to network with other people. Yeah, they'll send me an email or I'll forget. I promise I will forget. If you send me an email now, though, I'll see it later and I'll tell you what the trick is. Where's my hairbrush? Okay. Can you go get it for me, please? Thank you. I would show you all my makeup look, but I gotta brush my teeth before I do my lipstick. So it's not complete. My head hurts so bad, dude. But Rick's have to get going.
What time?
9:05 and my computer is dying.
You said we were leaving at 9.
I know. I know. Well, Sophie, remember that last time I when I first started branching out into the TikTok thing, like with the Jupiter thing, and I got put on a channel with a video that got millions of views, and a YouTube channel featured me on one of their videos, not like feature, but had me a few of my clips in their videos, and they had 1 million followers and stuff like that. That was my first time trying to branch out into the TikTok world. And it went well. And then some of the bigger creators like Linda Benda and this guy named Lou Grimm, he was a big creator and he's not no more. He like disappeared to write a book. And now his channel's like hardly anything. But they had both reached out to me and they wanted to come on my stream and discuss the Jupiter thing with me. And like I said, they were big creators on TikTok. Now Linda Benda's on YouTube and she's doing great on her numbers on YouTube. She's got a couple 100,000 followers, I think. But her videos with Jupiter are crazy. But I've got Jupiter's number. Y'all know I did an interview with him, confronting him about shit and talking to him about Abby because he would not leave Abby alone, which Abby wants to do another interview with me. Oh, shit, I'm knocking stuff over. Abby wants to do another interview with me, but I just don't have the time. But even Hippie Harley, I talked to her. Slot, before Slot got arrested, me and her had an hour phone call. She was a big creator as well. She won the Cheer Choice Awards on TikTok, and me and her had a phone conversation before she got arrested. And we were talking about Hippie Harley, and I was telling her she is going too far with Hippie, with Tabitha's her real name. And I was like, showing up to her family home, meeting up her family members is too far. That's not raising awareness. That's stalking. You're going too far. And she's like, we'll just have to agree to disagree. And I was like, you did it to make her feel like she's not untouchable. She's like, that's exactly what I did it for. I was like, okay, that's instilling fear in someone. That's too far. And she had her one friend named Missy come at me so hardcore. And immediately what they think they go to is being a witch and all that other stuff. Like that's the immediate religion bashing, right? Which I have it on hey, Sarah, I have it on a good source that a certain person paid a certain practitioner to put a curse on me and it backfired. That sucks for you. Yep, certain person hired another practitioner for someone that does darker stuff than I do to try to do a spell on me and it backfired. Enjoy what you messed with. You should have opened that door. And I tell you, I'm protected. I know how to protect myself. So if you wonder why your life's gone to shit even worse than usual, that's why. You should not have done that. Especially witches should not be putting stuff on other witches. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. But yeah, I was told that recently that someone paid to put a curse on me and it backfired. Not funny. Let's see. I know. Well, it's kind of gray, but not too bad. We got a lot of rain, wind last night, but we didn't get tornadoes. Thank goodness.
Can the second ride we ride?
Stop. Goodness gracious. Try to put my earrings on.
No, you can ride.
Will you, girl? You are the worst about doing that. You gotta zip it. She is not trained for the YouTube stuff yet. Okay, I think I'll just show you the finished look real quick, and then I'm going to take my makeup off and actually go brush my teeth. So, but it is what it is. I'll show you real quick. Give me a second. But you're not going to be able to see it very good because you're not seeing me in the sunlight. So, let's see here. Can't see it very good. Well, good. You're supposed to be full. But I don't know if I'm going to leave my hair down. I'm probably going to put it in a braid.
Put it up because
Zip it.
the knot.
Zip it. I don't know if I put it up in a bun or a braid or leave it down or... it's not very cute, y'all. Y'all can't see it very well when I'm not... You can't see the... It looks bad at the angle, honestly. But, oh well. Son of a biscuit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to braid my hair real quick. 2. But oh my god, I try to get these curler things, y'all, from Ross, and they're supposed to be heatless curlers, right? And they said like they stick to your hair itself, like you don't need bobby pins, but you can use bobby pins to get curls, which I haven't been able to curl my hair in so long because my hair is so long, and they stick like a mofo to your hair. It says to do it when it's dry, then you use a hair dryer for the heat, and it'll help curl it. Those things rip your hair out. Like there's no getting them out once you put them in. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to use them, but they're these sticky things. And I bought them at Ross's, and then I can't even freaking use them. I'm gonna just throw them away. So I like the heatless curls option because doing all this hair with the curling iron is going to hurt my arms because there's so much hair. Where is?
What are you looking for?
I got it. I needed my braid thing, my rubber band.
Is that what you're wearing still?
Okay, I got my braid done. But yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to use them, but if you know what option to do with really long hair without heat, like a regular curling on, let me know because I'm trying. And I see all these people use these wand things that you just wrap your hair around. If I don't know if anybody that's used those though, and if they actually will work. So I don't know. I have to try it out, but I haven't curled my hair so long, and I miss curling my hair. I usually just wear it down. I don't know what they look like. Let me show you. Give me a second. All right, let me see. There are these things. Let me show you. Like they stick really bad. So, and they've got like 5 of them in each roll. And it says you're supposed to put it in your hair when it's dry. And it's self-sticking. And yeah, it's self-sticking, but it sticks too much where you can't get it out. So how the hell is that supposed to work? And they were $8, so not much, but they rip your hair out. So what are you supposed to do in that situation? 1 second. But all right, y'all. I need to go get changed, get dressed. I will try to do a live. Like I said, a lot of my stuff I'm going to be putting on my members. So think about getting a membership. But I'll be uploading a lot of videos as time goes on. But I do think I'm going to start focusing on some of the TikTok stuff because there is so much to. But yeah, Sophie, send me that because these things, like I said, rip my hair out. I try to do it wet, ripped my hair out. Try to do it dry, ripped my hair out. So good thing I didn't do all of my hair. I just tried it out and tried to unravel it and does not work. But all right, I got to get going. Thank you so much for being here. Backwards Man is the only one that gave me. So thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, Jen, if you watch this, check your email. I sent you a few other options for backdrops since people are being a-holes about everything. And bitching about the what you would call it, the fairies. So I changed it up. I did do that, girl. I did, and it still ripped out. I really wish y'all could see my makeup in natural light without, because it looks so dark with. I try to show y'all the way it is now, but it looks really good in person. I'll tell you that much. But I'll take a picture later when I'm out and about in the sun and upload it on my members tab so y'all can see what it looks like in light. But thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you guys, especially you, Sophie, Cindy, M to the B. Oops. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Okay. But thank you so much for being here. Let me know if anyone plays my stuff. Y'all know how I am about that. But y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye, y'all.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my
if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?